Good afternoon, I hope everything is going well, and welcome back to Seoul. And today I'm in the Bukchon Hanok traditional village, and it's kind of in the center of Seoul, so I wouldn't really, it's more of a traditional village, but it's still within the city, and it's still a residential area, so I'm going to try to be a little bit quiet. But it's known because it's got traditional buildings, and people come here with their hanbok, which is the traditional dress, and they take their pictures and stuff like that. So far the architecture is really cool. It's really quiet here, and it's also really humid today. It's about I don't know, 93 degrees with maybe 60% humidity, so it's not a dry day in Seoul. So since I was in the center of Seoul today, I decided to come down to Gyeongbokgung Palace, which is pretty much right directly in the middle of Seoul. And there's good reason for that, because this used to be one of the palaces for the Joseon dynasty, which was started in 1395. And it's actually been sacked twice by the Japanese and was left for about 300 years before it was rebuilt and used again until the Japanese occupation during World War II. And then it was torn down again and used for Japanese government offices. So since 1990 they've been actually trying to reform the palace and make it look like it would have looked in 1395. So I've decided to cross the river and come to Gangnam, which is actually, yeah, you probably guessed it from the song Gangnam Style. It's that area of Seoul, which is kind of the rich area of Seoul where all the rich people, movie stars and singers and stuff live, or just wealthy people in general. And I came over to this side because I'm at the Bongeunsa. I don't know, let me check that for a second here. Alright, I think I've got down how to pronounce it now. Bongeunsa? Bongeunsa? Yeah, I'll try it again maybe later. I'm not so good with my Korean pronunciations, as you probably found out by now. But this temple was actually constructed in 794 AD, which is a long time ago, about 1300, 1400 years ago. And it has one of the biggest Buddhists and one of the biggest statues actually in all of Korea. I don't really know too much else about it, but I'm gonna head in now. Well, I knew the forecast was supposed to be a little bit rainy today, but it's starting to turn now. It was beautiful earlier. We have the blue clouds over there heading out, and the gray clouds coming in over here. I've come here to the cable car that connects to Nangsem Seoul Tower, and I'm going to go up and get a good 360 view of the city and the surrounding area, maybe have some food and watch the sunset, and then I gotta get my stuff ready for my flight. So just got to the base of the tower. There's a few restaurants, but there's a whole lot of these love locks where people sign their initials and lock them to the gates here. And I don't think they've been cleared in a while because there's a ton of them all around me. I've officially made it to the observation deck of the tower, which is a little bit noisy to say the least. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you think I deserve it, please like and subscribe below, and check out some more videos on my channel to get backpacking tips and tricks from around the world.